Alright, so today we're going to work on a giant crane. So this is an older giant crane. This is the Taj Mahal one. They do have a different one. The one at our other site is a kind of like a circus theme. But this is one of their older ones. So the problem here is that the car is sort of jumping as it goes down and as it goes up. So let's start it up real quick and I can show you. See right there, sort of kind of like vibrating up and down. So as it goes up, you'll see it just fall. It just fell. So we're gonna see why it's doing that. We may have to replace the string because the string doesn't look like the correct string. So let's get in there, take it all apart, and see what's going on. Okay, so there are a few problems. One of them is right here. You can see the string has now gone behind this little guide wheel right here, or this little stop peg. It stops this. This moves up and down like that. It stops it from just going all the way back. The string has now wrapped itself around that, so I have to fix that. And then hopefully maybe I can repair this pin. All it does is just kind of like, it's just a stop. It doesn't really do anything else besides stop this from moving. The other thing is that the string, you can see the string is all bunched up onto one side. That's why it's jumping, because it's supposed to kind of layer itself, kind of like a side-to-side motion. If it's layering up like this, what's happening is that as it goes up, it drops down into the smaller side, and that's where you see that jumping. So probably because everything's all out of whack that it's doing that. So we'll have to fix it. What I do is I'll play the game and let the string go down, and then turn the game off. That way it relieves the pressure. Otherwise, you're gonna have to sit here and turn some wheels on the inside just to get it to come down a little bit. Gets to be a pain in the ass. So I'll just play it, let it drop, turn the game off, fix the string, replace the string, whatever it is I need to do. So let's go ahead and play it, get the crane to come out and drop so we can fix this up real quick. Alright, so I'm show you what I mean by letting it come down. So game's out, I'm gonna press the button, let it come down all the way to the floor, because I want it on the floor, and then just turn it off. So now it's down, you can get up there into the string and do whatever you need to do to fix it. So let's go ahead and do this. Alright, so I've removed this pin. I've removed it from here, so you can see that this little stop, this little bar right here has now gone past the point of what it should. It should only stop right about there. It shouldn't go all the way like that. That little hole is where this little pin would go, this little stop bar. It's hard to see, but the threads look pretty gouged up. I'm gonna go see if I have another one. If I have another one, I'm gonna install that one. If I don't, I'll have to order one, and I'll just reinstall this one, and hopefully it just holds long enough until I get the new one in. Again, all this does is just stop that one little tiny bar from going past its point. That's all that really does. Oh, I mean, it fits that micro switch, but that's what that little stud does. Just stops this. So let's see if we have another one. If we do, great. If we don't, then we'll just have to reuse this one. Okay, so I changed the little rod, although I'm pretty sure I probably could have used this one and it probably would have gotten just as tight, but it didn't matter. I had one, it was used, stuck it in there, it's nice and tight, it's not gonna move. Stops it right at the point. So now my next step was to fix the string so it doesn't do that bouncing. I've already unwound it, so it's no longer on the spool, so now it's just all normal. So if you want to restring it, make sure it looks like this. You want to go from out of this one down underneath this wheel, over top of this wheel up there, and then back down through the little feeder there. Make sure that the string doesn't go like this. You don't want that. That will start creating problems. String fell off here. I'll fix that in a second. And make sure that this is obviously up here. Let me go ahead and fix that real quick. All right, sorry about that. All right, so that's what your string has to look like, just like that. And this string is okay. It's not bad. It's a little fuzzy, but it's still okay. It's still usable. I wouldn't replace it just yet. So now that it's unspooled like this, what I'm going to do next is I'm going to turn the machine on, and I'm going to hopefully help guide the string and lay it back and forth. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to show you how to do that because I can't do all this and hold the camera at the same time. So, like I said, what I want the string to do is I want the string to go into like a kind of like a left or right motion, you know, and just sort of layer itself as it rolls in instead of bundling up all on one side. So that is the goal, to get it to just kind of go kind of like a right, left, left, right type motion instead of just kind of winding all in one spot. So let's hopefully get that going. Okay, it is now spooled back up. Everything is normal. The stop is there. Even the spooling is much better. It's more consistent and flat than it is over on one side. You can see that it is going from a left to right motion or right to a left motion, whatever you want to say. Like the string should just do it naturally on its own, kind of go back and forth and layer itself. If it's bundling up on one side, you're going to get the weird dropping motion that it does. So let's give it a quick test just to make sure that it does okay. And then that's it. We can just kind of walk away from this. So let's do it. All right, so let's coin it up. Kind of get it out of the way so I don't get any boxes. All right, so press the button. It's got to go down. You're always going to have some kind of vibration, but it is going down pretty smooth. And the up motion. Looks pretty good to me. So there we go. That one little rod that was up there, and then the string, of course, needed to be corrected. Now that it's corrected, the claw will go up and down no problem without jumping. So now guests won't complain and won't get upset if the game kind of malfunctions. All right, that's it. The game is good to go. Game's repaired. And hopefully this helps you. Thanks for watching.